Hello everyone, my name is Liz Miller with Love Out Loud, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on BASE, our online volunteer engagement platform, and I'm going to show you today how to record volunteer hours, look for your volunteer hours on your website, whether or not you signed up on BASE, and pull a volunteer resume with all of your hours. The first thing you're going to do is go to BASE, volunteer.loveoutloudws.com. You'll see this page that we're looking at right here. This is our home page. If you haven't signed up for a profile on BASE yet, you can do so by clicking this orange button in the top right corner. There's also another tutorial I'll put in the links below where you can see the full steps on how to create a profile. But it's a pretty easy process, maybe takes about 5 minutes. If you have created a profile, you're going to go ahead and click log in and log into your profile now. We'll take you to this screen where you can input your email address and password that you've set up on BASE. You'll click log in. I am the manager of a different agency here, so that's what I see when I log in. You will typically see your dashboard right here. This is where it says the number of volunteer hours I've logged, where those hours are, my impact value, which is the calculated total, and based on the local volunteer rate or what it's worth to volunteer an hour and how many hours that I volunteered, and some other demographics and kind of statistics on my engagement. If I scroll down, there's also some suggested opportunities or ways that I could sign up for new opportunities or events. But today we're going to focus on logging volunteer hours. If I go over here to the top right corner, there's a little button. If you've uploaded a profile picture, you'll see that little icon here, or you'll see a little colored circle with your initials in it. You'll click this little down arrow and you'll be able to click the button that says track hours. That's going to take you directly to this page where you can track hours. As you can see, these are some volunteer hours that I have signed up for on this site that I've already tracked. I can insert whatever days I wanted to look for to see a full list of my volunteer hours. If I've signed up for an opportunity on this site and I checked in with that opportunity, the hours will automatically be added to my volunteer resume. So I won't have to worry about doing anything. But if I volunteered for my faith group or a civic group that I'm involved in or a nonprofit that doesn't have its information on BASE, I can also log those opportunities here. I'm going to scroll down on this page. Like I said, it's up here with track hours. Scroll down on this page and I'll be able to see, are these hours in reference to an opportunity on this site, yes or no? If they are, I can select that. These are all the opportunities I've signed up for. If they're not, I'll click no on the radio button there. I can type in where I volunteered. So say I volunteered with the Civic Club. I'm the person who can verify those hours. So the person who can verify those hours would be Tanya, who is one of my coworkers. Or whoever the kind of volunteer manager or the program manager at that site was, and their email address. If I had my children come with me or another person who doesn't have an account, I'm able to log their hours as well here. And then I'm going to put the details. So I served this Saturday for 3 hours. If I wanted to put a number of miles I traveled to get there. And then if I'm a member of a group, like my staff has a page or an executive team, I can log those here. So maybe I'm working on behalf of the Love Out Loud staff and I want to make sure those hours get counted in theirs as well. And for this volunteer opportunity, I'll say I picked up trash on the side of the highway. I'll submit those hours. It's going to send an email to Tanya, who I put as the volunteer organizer, for her to verify those hours, and then it'll show up on my volunteer resume. And to see my volunteer resume, to see where all these hours end up that I track, I'm going to go back up here and click View Profile. I'll be able to click that. This is where I can update the things that I'm interested in. But what we're looking at right now is this blue button right here that says Volunteer Resume. I will click that. I can insert whatever dates I want to. So say I just want to see where I volunteered in the last 12 months. So I'll put today's date 2020 through today's date 2021. Click go. And it's going to download a report from me. I'll be able to click that report and it opens up. It has my name, the volunteer resume, for what dates it's for, the number of hours I logged during that period, most of which you see are in December, and then the ones I just logged here in April. It says the skill and interest and kind of some other demographics about the opportunities that I've done, and then what those opportunities were. So you'll see that the Civic Club entry that I just put in is right here. The type of opportunity it was, the number of hours, miles I traveled, and the fact that it's been approved. This one is something I signed up for on the site. It is Christmas for this city that we served. I logged 3.5 hours doing that. And there's the total of my hours. As you can see, there's plenty of room here. So if I volunteered a ton of places, it's all going to be listed on this page. This is great if you're tracking hours for school, for college admissions, if you need to track them for your work and you need to have a list of all the hours for paid time off for volunteering, or if you're applying for some sort of award or scholarship where it would be helpful for you to have those hours. And close that. Like I said, you can pull any date of hours here. You can also on this page go back to where you track your hours, and you can see that, as you can see, my new Civic Club one has showed up right here on my log of hours. And that is all. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to email us at serve@loveoutloudws.com or check out the other tutorials on this page to find other ways that you can utilize BASE. Have a great day.